All right. What's going on, everybody? Today is Monday the 17th, I think. So, let's see what today is. That'd be great if Yeah, today's the 17th. Yep, we're back to another week with a couple of my coworkers. I'm just gonna really do what I can to keep my head down, so then I'm not picking fights with people, because last week was kind of rough with a couple of coworkers who, I thought would be better, but they're actually not as, they're a little worse than me, when it comes to work. You ask them to help you with something, they won't help you with it. I kid you not. Or they'll ask me to do it just so they cannot have to do it. And it's starting to bug me a little bit. I might say something. I might not. I'm not really trying to be a snitch, so I might just shut my mouth unless if they try something on me. Because I've asked them to do something before, but they won't do something for me. So on Friday, I haven't made a video for Friday. Hope y'all had a good weekend, by the way. I have the Friday morning video uploading right now. I'm not watching Blackish. I'm throwing something else on. I can't stand this show. I mean, it has its funny moments, but after a while, it starts to really be an eyesore. You know what else is an eyesore? Stranger Things. Also a fucking eyesore. Let's throw on... I threw on Narcos last night. Fuck it, I've already seen the show, so I don't... so fuck it. I'm just gonna let it play. Yeah, I had nothing better to throw on, so I threw Narcos on last night, and I fell asleep to it, so it was just like, oh well. Anyway, you got this loaf of bread on the ground. He's not a full loaf, though, but, he's a pretty good shaped loaf when he's a loaf of bread. Huh, Jack? Anyway, so Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, it was another day for me, but, work was a little frustrating last week. I have two coworkers, one who started before me by 2 months, and one who started work literally a day after me. Both of them are older women, way older than me, both in their 50s and their 60s. They're both foreigners. One is Cambodian, the other is Muslim. I've talked about the Muslim one in the past. I've been dealing with issues of them. When you ask them to do something, aka me, they'll tell me no, and they'll make an excuse about it because I'm a young guy, I'm a man, blah, 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 which I've never had that happen at work before. I ran out of breath there. And they'll tell me what to do. And so now lately I've been getting on their asses about that, because it's like don't tell me what to do, just so when I ask you guys to do something, you don't do it in return. That's not how it's gonna work. So, oh God. Well, what am I talking about now? So, I've talked about the whole drying the tote situation with the Muslim lady. Her name's Amino. I'm just gonna say that now. And she told us she would not help me, and I was by myself cleaning over 1,000 totes. Well, actually, more like a few hundred that day. But, yeah, they wouldn't help. She wouldn't help. So, even the managers asked her to help me, and she declined. She denied. She made excuses of, oh, I'd get cold, oh, my legs would hurt. I'm like, we're standing all fucking day. What are you talking about? Oh no, we're walking all day. How does that help your case exactly? What? Yeah, we're walking, it helps with the blood flow, but that's why I kind of move back and forward, I kind of move, you know. So personally, I think, since they have 1,000 fucking more totes to do, I think they should get Amino and SoCon to do it, honestly. I think they should get them to do it. It's only fair, because they've been dragging me and Eric to do it. And the two guys from Fife, and we're all kind of getting tired of doing it. All kind of getting tired of doing it, so. But anyway, yeah, so that's what happened with Amino, and her problem is that I have with her is she would tell me to close at a certain time and close it while she goes and prays. But it's just like, well, if you're gonna go sit and pray, I'm closing everything down early, you know. But then, you close on certain days, don't make it all dependent on me, is what I'm saying. You know, as I don't want to make it all dependent on them either. I'm not telling them to close the gate all the time. I'm just saying, you know, we somehow got to meet in the middle of who's going to close every day or something. And I don't want to give them like ideas or nothing, but, having to wait on someone to close it who is expecting the other person to close it is fucking ridiculous. But anyway, I had that same problem with another coworker on Friday. And her name's Sokon. She's a Cambodian lady. Both of them are nice. Both of them are nice. I've dealt with worse people, but of course at work the problems are going to start kicking off for me when it comes to this. So with Sokon, she has told me what to do before when it comes to certain things that she's noticed. All the corrugates over there are full, and she's not doing anything as much as I am. So I kind of look at her and I'm like, I can show you how to use the corrugates. Oh, no, I don't want to. You're young. I was like, motherfucker, really? You're really going to throw that at me? But I didn't ask her that. I was like, well, no, you shouldn't be using that as an excuse. So I told her, I'll get to him when I can, but stay in your lane. That's what I told her. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. It's to the point to where now, even Jason told me to tell him. Jason is the manager. He's the lead. He was like, if they do that to you again, just tell them to mind their business. I was like, yeah, for sure. I'm going to, because, I don't want to start problems with people. But it's just like, don't give me problems if you're not obligated to be telling me that, So, those Uzis are blanks. You could tell those are blanks. But anyway, yeah, they're still nice people though. But with SoCon, yeah, she was telling me to do the blue tokes, and she literally will not do anything that makes her uncomfortable. She will not go outside in the back. She will not do the men's bathroom, which she doesn't. I don't know. I guess they have a system for men and women, but the problem is they don't have a guy that starts at fucking 7 in the morning, so they just have the group of women doing it, and then they leave me alone and whoever else, the guys alone, and they pretty much just have the girls check the bathrooms. But ideally, if they had a guy in the morning, like 7 in the morning, they'd probably throw him on bathrooms, but they'd probably need a couple more guys to start doing that to kind of switch them off. But anyway, yeah, she won't go into the men's bathroom if this was a place where, they weren't picky about that, This place, I guess, like I said, they try to make it fair. They try to keep the women out of the men's bathroom, but, which makes sense, But, they don't have any guys doing it, so a girl has to go into the men's bathroom. But anyway, yeah, so she will not do anything. She's worse than I am. She won't do anything that's out of her comfort zone, and she will try to make other people do it. Like Like, I shit you not. She wouldn't even close the fucking doors. This was on Friday. She told me to close them. She was like, you close, you close. I go up front. I'm like, I kind of gave her that look because you told me no to do something, but you won't do something when I ask you to do something. How does that make any sense? So I told her, I'm like, no, you can close the door, and I'm going to close the door since Selena closed the door. But yeah, I told Selena too. They're starting to get on my bad side a little bit, which sucks, because I really liked SoCon. Amino, a little less, but she's still cool. Whenever we pass by, we'll say hi. It was just like, when they do stupid shit like that, it bugs me. It's starting to really bug me, but if it keeps going, then I'm probably going to say something about it, which I hate to do, but, they're not going to keep doing that to me where they'll tell me what I should do, but they won't do something that I'll ask them to do. That doesn't make any sense. It's not really fair. And it's just like, yeah. Why has he got a bandana on? The judge. Do they do that to protect? Oh, that's fucked. They do that to protect their identities? I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, they already know who the judge is. They're gonna blow him up. They're gonna blow it up. It's gonna blow up. Yeah. Oh no. How did I know that was gonna happen? That's fucking nuts, dude. That is so fucking nuts. But anyway, yeah, so it's a new day today. I'll make a part 2 for this video. I don't want to make it too long. But other than that, besides Friday having a little annoyances and I was extremely tired, I went home, I relaxed. I've been going to bed a lot earlier. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night, and I went to bed 11 o'clock all throughout the night, almost 12 Saturday night. But yeah, I've been doing what I can to go to bed early, to keep up with waking up early before the clock, So with Saturday was cool. I don't think I really did anything on Saturday. Oh, I went to Ray's, and I went to take my gun to get its sights on, my 1911. We were successful at getting the rear sight in, but we couldn't get the front sight, so I took it to an actual gunsmith, and they just have my slide right now, but I have all the other gun parts, so, I have the grip, I have the barrel, all that stuff, but yeah, he has the slide right now, and he says for me to pick it up tomorrow. But fuck it, I guess I'll show what I've got on it so far. Yeah, this is the case it came in. I've never shown this gun publicly. It's in parts right now, so bear with me. Yeah, he's got the slide, he left the barrel and all the pins and all that. What I want to do with this gun when I get it back, or as time goes, he's only charging me $30 for it. Oh, and I got the mag in here as well. I plan on, if he can repolish it, make it look brand new. Ray, I'm sorry, but it kind of looks like crap. That spray left a lot of marks on it. I don't know if that was already the case, but it looks better than what it did. It looks better than what it did, but yeah, this thing's got to be really cleaned. So I'm going to ask him if there is a way that I could have this back plate changed out. But of course, it's all going to take time. I'm going to go Really nice guy, by the way. I was recommended by Ray about this guy, but he seems like he's got it really cool. I'm not gonna say what I saw inside of his place, but it's a very interesting place, you know. But 7 round mag, you know. Yeah, they took it out with the bang in it. I just noticed that. But yeah, you know, again, I'll see what they'll leave. They left the frame, the spring, left the front piece here. The barrel, Series 70 barrel. A few of the pins, but I want them to repolish all of this again. I'm genuinely about to turn that off. One sec. Alright. Yeah, I'm on the verge of turning that off because that's gonna upset me. Whenever I keep talking lately, the SIRI, if you know who I'm talking about, with iPhone and iPad, they tend to randomly start listening out of nowhere, and it's starting to piss me off. So, you know, turn that off on the phone. You know, especially saying, hey, SIRY, you know, I'm on an iPad, so it'll stop my video. You know, it'll activate it on both my tablet and phone. Get down. Get down. But anyway, so I plan on getting some new grips too. When we took the grips apart to clean it, I noticed the inside, well, as you can see now, it's actually very mirror-like polished, right? But under here, it's not. You know? That actually looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I want to get some Pro grips for this as well. And I noticed that there's a screw missing. And I really want to get a new back plate. But instead of the flat back plate, because this is technically a Series 80, but I want to see if it's possible for a Series 70 back plate where it actually kind of curves. You know how it like has the World War II 1911 curve instead of that flat. You know, it'll curve. Woo. Instead of flat. But regardless, it looks fine. Pachmayr grips are pretty cool. Either that or some laser grips. You know, some actual laser, you know, laser grips. Make it more like Terminator, I guess. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, do take a note. Do not buy a gun without sights. Never buy a gun without sights. You know, but I had the right sight. So as long as you know what you're doing and take it to a gunsmith. Now I have a gunsmith to go to, because for a while, I didn't have anybody to go to for a gunsmith. What the fuck is happening on the TV? Anyway, oh, they're torturing a guy. Obviously. What they do? Put hot water on him or something? Oh yeah, no, it's the cops. Anyway, so, but yeah, you know, they, yeah, now I have a local gunsmith to go to. Thank you, Ray, for telling me who to go to. I've been eyeballing that gunsmith for a while, but, you know, being the place that he was at, I wasn't too sure if it was legit. So, but it looks pretty legit to me. So I'm kind of glad that I was recommended to him. But anyways, I'm going to end it here because I got to get rolling with getting ready, you know. But yeah, it's Monday, so we shall see how things go. You know, again, I'm gonna keep my head down more, and if I start having problems, I'm just gonna start talking, unfortunately, which I don't like doing that. But it's just like, again, don't think you're hot shit because you're older than me. You're a woman, and you know and I'm younger, and I'm a guy. I'm bigger. You know, don't let that stop you from doing something. You know, I'm not making excuses for what I am. They're not that old. They're like in their 50s. They're like in their 60s. But the shit that they're asking me to do is like super easy things. Like, it's not like picking up a big old fucking heavy box of concrete. It's not things like that. It's literally closing the gates. It's literally, you know, locking up, which it's closing 2 fucking doors and putting the lock on it and locking the main door. And it's pulling a corrugate around to empty recycling. That's all it is. Yeah. Empty out cardboard boxes. Literally anybody can do that. Even an idiot like Michael Brown could do it. If you don't know who that is, I used to work with him at the Round One Arcade, and I used to talk about him a lot. Even an idiot like him can do it. What is this fucking cat doing? But I hope he doesn't come near me again. That's one thing for sure. I don't ever want that guy near me again. But he's still working at Round One, so I mean, I guess, you know, he seems to be doing better from what they said the last time. But which is good because it's has nothing to do with me. But anyways, now I'm gonna end it here for real. So yeah, y'all have a good one, and yeah, bye for now. Monday, February 17th.